There is a warning that is being issued to literally anybody on the planet that owns an iPhone, and you need to make sure that you watch this. So there's a serious Apple security flaw that's going viral after police and security experts have now started to warn people to change one specific setting immediately. Don't worry, I'm obviously going to tell you which setting to change. This doesn't just affect iPhones, by the way, it actually affects Macs, Apple TVs, CarPlay systems, and basically anything else that uses AirPlay. What's crazy about your phone getting hacked with AirPlay right now is that the hackers don't even need your phone. They don't need you to click anything at all. If they're on the same Wi-Fi network as you, which could obviously be in public at hotels, apartments, airports, and coffee shops, they can scan your Apple devices with AirPlay left open and visible. Security researchers are saying that this exploit lets attackers access devices in seconds using Apple's own AirPlay system. You will not get a notification and you will not see a pop-up. You literally will not know what's happening. AirPlay is just automatically turned on by default for a lot of people, and most people never even touch the settings, so that's why this is so dangerous and why a lot of people are getting this right now. All you need to do to change this is to make sure your device is fully updated and then go to Settings, General, AirPlay, and Continuity, and then set automatically AirPlay to never.
If you have an iPhone, make sure to watch this video because there's a new danger that everyone needs to know about. And that exact danger is the AirPlay feature on your iPhone. It is being reported that on the latest iOS update, there is some sort of bug that if you have that AirPlay feature mode on, it actually allows people to access your entire phone. So you're going to want to turn that feature off immediately until this is fixed. So go into your settings and search up AirPlay. The feature should pop up. When you click on it, there's going to be 3 options that you can choose from. You don't want it to be on automatic. You're going to want it to be on never. So click on never and you should be okay. Hopefully this issue is fixed very soon. I ran into a video on my For You page earlier and a bunch of people in the comments section were telling everyone to make sure to do this because they actually experienced themselves someone getting full access of their entire iPhone because they had that AirPlay feature on. So this is actually a thing. Make sure to turn that feature off for now. Hopefully it is fixed soon, and I'm curious to know your thoughts about all of this.
iPhone warning. More and more is coming out about the dangers of AirPlay. Here's everything you need to know and the things you need to change. If you have AirPlay on the wrong setting and you're on a public Wi-Fi network, anyone on that same network can see your device's name. This includes airports, hotels, any public Wi-Fi. If your settings are on automatic, you could be looking at photos and it could automatically connect to somebody else's screen. AirPlay on automatic also gives hackers a big window of opportunity into everything on your phone. 2 things I recommend that you do. Number 1, change the name of your phone to something generic because almost everybody's default is your name and iPhone. Number 2, change your AirPlay settings. Let's check it. Tap on Settings. From here, tap on General. If you tap on About, this is where you can change the name of your phone. Tap back. From here, scroll down. Tap on AirPlay and Continuity. From here, tap on Automatically AirPlay. I recommend you have this on either Never or Ask, but I would never have you put it on automatic. Leave a comment down below and let me know, once you got to the AirPlay setting, what was yours on?
Guys, please listen carefully. So this is extremely important, especially if you are an iPhone user. Yes, a serious security warning has just been issued for anyone on the planet who owns an Apple device, and it is spreading fast. Fast security experts and law enforcement are now warning users about a major Apple security flaw that hackers are actively exploiting right now. So, and here is the scary part. So you don't even need to click anything, and you don't even need to accept anything, and you don't even need to touch your phone. So this issue does not even only affect the iPhones, it also affects the Apple TV, CarPlay, and any Apple device that uses AirPlay. So if you are connected to a public Wi-Fi network like a hotel, airport, or anything, or maybe even shop, the hackers on the same network and they can scan you. So according to the security researchers, this exploit allows attackers to gain access to your device using Apple's own AirPlay system, and you will not even receive a notification. You will not see a pop-up, or even AirPlay can even simply open its own without you. So this is already happening to a lot of people, and here is what you need to do right now. So make sure that all your Apple devices are fully updated. Go to the setting and tap general, select the airplane and continuity, and set automatically airplay never. So that is it. So this simple. I really hope that this method is going to help your Apple phone to stay safe. Please guys, make sure you watch this video and share this video to anyone that uses Apple iPhone, and also follow this page for more updates.
I've got a very serious warning for you if you've got an iPhone, and I imagine that's most of you. You are in danger of being hacked, and it's all the fault of Sir Keir Starmer's Labour government. That means your wallet, your photos, your search history, all sorts of intensely private information could be viewed by hackers. The UK government demanded that Apple create a backdoor route to enable them to view information from Apple users around the world. Apple refused. They could have developed a technical solution to provide the government with access, but why do they need this access? Why do they want to know so much about what's on our phone? This would have put every Apple user around the world in danger of being hacked. So Apple refused and told the government to get lost, which is why we are now, uniquely in this country in Europe, in danger of being hacked. So my advice, always use an encrypted platform if you've got sensitive information. Think about WhatsApp or Telegram, because you can no longer, in my view, use your phone the way you did before. It's not Apple's fault, it's the Labour government's fault. Alone in Europe have they gone down this route.
So if you're somebody that has not heard about this yet, the FBI is now issuing a brand new warning that literally goes out to every single person across the nation that owns an iPhone. So the FBI is now issuing an urgent warning to 150 million different iPhone users to delete this text as soon as it appears, which is crazy. So they're saying that these text scams are absolutely nothing new, but there's actually a 700% increase in this particular type of text just this month alone. I really want to know if you guys are getting these texts, but apparently this new scam is fake unpaid toll text, and if you don't pay the toll, they're apparently going to take your license away. Again, I really want to know if you guys are getting these texts, because here's just one example of what it might look like. Sometimes it looks legit, and a lot of people are actually falling for this. So the FBI is putting out a statement that says if you are clicking these links and if you are trying to pay the tolls, they're putting malware on your phone that can go into your phone and collect all of your information. And like I said in the beginning of the video, apparently a lot of people have been getting these for the past few months, but there has now been a 773% surge in just this past week alone. I give you these news roundups every day, so make sure you add me and come back to me tomorrow.
Yeah, that's not a good look for Apple, y'all. And if you got Apple, you might want to pay attention. If you use Apple AirPlay, like I do sometimes, you could be exposed, just like I'm probably exposed right now. Cybersecurity researchers just revealed a group of serious security flaws called airborne, and they affect millions of Apple AirPlay enabled devices. So that means my device, maybe your device too, because they said millions. We're not just talking about the iPhone though, y'all. We're talking about the iPads, the MacBooks, the Mac TV, anything that got to do with Apple that can use the Apple AirPlay. So according to the researchers, if the hackers is on the same Wi-Fi as you, they can control your Apple AirPlay, and then they can put little codes into it. Hack off. Y'all be careful when you at a hotel or a motel, at the airport, anywhere that got free Wi-Fi. Be careful getting on that junk, fool. Just letting y'all know. They say some of these hackers are so good, they don't even need you to click a link. They can just boom. Oh, just to be on the safe side, if you use Apple Play like me, turn it off. Because that's what Apple is saying right now until they fix the problem. Hey, y'all stay aware, fool. If you want to be updated on all news, you already know what to do. Hit that follow button. I don't just talk about one thing, I talk about many other.
Someone left a comment on one of my hacking videos, and this is seriously so disturbing, but this needs to be shared. It sent chills down my spine. It says, newer iPhones do not have a SIM card to insert. They have a built-in SIM. So once someone clones your SIM card and they have your IMEI from that phone, they can upload a new SIM from their phone and load it to your phone. They can get all information from your Wi-Fi router. So for example, you go get a new phone, go home, the phone can be identified on your home internet. Once they get the info from a new device, they immediately attach to it. This will continue to happen. Once they're in, they can set up everything, take over Google, Google Chrome, Samsung, and then they create duplicate apps, hide them in a secure folder, steal your contacts, upload them to an account using your stolen email accounts, create multiple accounts, everything they do, call, text, sync, upload, download photos, hack your camera, add an additional camera, connect to your car, cameras on your home, connect devices through Bluetooth. All of this is done on your phone. So in the end, it will appear that you, the phone operator / owner, you made those calls, texts, and changes. It appears you did all of this, but everything that's being done is hidden in a folder, a secure folder with a password and or face / finger password attached to an uploaded SIM into your phone. They can do anything, even use multiple SIMs across multiple devices, whether it's Samsung, Apple, or Android. Through laptops, computers, earpods, watches, and TVs, they can set up an entire home account and so much more. I believe it is done by someone you reside with. There is way more. They can read every keystroke to see changed passwords. They can even read your fingerprints. So if you attempt to change passwords and or face / finger ID, they can see what the new credentials are to get into your accounts. Once you realize that something is off, it's too late, they're in. Hopefully you can get this resolved. So many women are going through this and have no idea how to fix it. And then it says, oh, and then they port your phone number to another device. They can forward, delete, even control if your phone rings or who can call you. They can forward voicemails, emails, incoming, outgoing text messages also. If that does not scare the shit out of you, I don't know what would.
iPhones have strong security by default, but they're certainly not immune to threats. So here are 3 iPhone settings that can actually make a difference and keep your device and your data protected. Hi, I'm Tech on a Step, and this is day 16 of my easy tech and online privacy tips advent calendar edition. So let's get right into it. Starting strong with number 1, use an alphanumeric passcode. You know that 4 or 6-digit passcode that you use to unlock your phone? It's not good enough anymore. You need a longer passcode, one that creates friction, because hackers rely on speed, and changing your passcode to an alphanumeric one will slow them down dramatically. To change this, go to Settings, Face ID and Passcode, change passcode, tap on passcode options, and choose custom alphanumeric code. Yes, this is probably going to take an extra few seconds for you when you have to enter it yourself. But remember, your phone pretty much holds your entire digital life, so protect it like it matters. Here's number 2. Turn on 2-factor authentication for your Apple ID. You know, the one that's signed on to your iPhone and iCloud. This is going to stop anybody from accessing your Apple account, even if they have your password. Remember, your Apple ID controls a lot, like your iCloud account, iMessage, Find My, among other Apple services. You turn it on by going to Settings, tap on your name, sign in and security, and turn on 2-factor authentication. Then you can either add a trusted phone number or a device. Anytime you log into your Apple ID, you're gonna need this authentication code that's gonna be sent to you. Number 3, enable USB restricted mode. This one is big and most people actually have never heard of it. If you're one of those that likes to charge your phone using public chargers like the ones at the airport, this one setting is especially for you. Unfortunately, cyber criminals are increasingly installing malware in public USB charging ports, like at the airports, train stations, and even hotels. Once you plug your phone in to that free power, cyber criminals can actually start transferring your data, which is a process known as juice jacking. So to protect yourself, if you're running iOS 26, go to Settings, Privacy and Security, Wired Accessories, turn on Always Ask or Ask for New Accessories. So if you plug into a public charger and get a pop-up to allow the accessory, you tap Don't Allow. The charging of your phone will continue, but no data is going to flow, which is the core protection against juice jacking. At the end of the day, you want to make it harder and not easier for someone to access your device and its contents. And if you found that useful, go ahead and follow me and save it so you know exactly what settings you need to turn on.
If you have an iPhone, you need to change these two settings right now. Hackers have found a way to access your information through these two settings, and unfortunately, they're on by default, and they know it. Tap on Settings. From here, tap on Wi-Fi, and I want you to scroll down right here, Ask to Join Networks. Make sure this is turned off. This is the initial step that allows them to access your information. But wait, you're not protected yet. You need to change this setting as well. Tap on Settings, tap on General. From here, tap on AirPlay and Continuity. And this is the second step that allows them to access your phone. They get in through a public network and then they get in through AirPlay. So from here, tap right here, and I would turn this to either Ask or Never. If you use it on a regular basis, put it on Ask. For me, I'm putting it on Never. This will help protect your phone from being attacked on a public network. I'm curious, were yours both turned on by default?
So guys, if you are an iPhone user, like I really do think that you should pay clear attention and follow all the procedures so that some of these people who are hackers will not be able to hack your phone, because this is very trendy right now. So I believe that when you follow some of the settings that are being provided, I really do think that your iPhone will be on a safer side, because this news is really circulating everywhere and some people has actually cried out saying that their phones has been hacked. So what do you guys think? Please let me know in the comment section.